outside the college.
Teach me about conjuration. Are there many conjures outside the college? Something undead isn't frowned upon? So he's just gonna train me, wouldn't he?
I'll teach you some of what I know, but be careful.
Yeah, see, I don't necessarily want that. I want actual spells.
Until next time.
Hello, book of riddles. Gentleman's Guide to Whiterun. Neither of which is a skill book.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs.
That's a little intense.
Now, do you require assistance?
Of sorts. Is there any college business I can assist with? I need to learn about something we found in Sarthel. Are there any special books you're looking for? This is quite an impressive library. What have you got for sale? You take your work very seriously. I'll go ahead and give him a compliment to begin with.
Of course I do. If I didn't, most of these books would have been burned to ashes or dissolved to nothing before the Third Era. Mages need to be reminded to be careful around research materials.
What have you got for sale? I'm specifically interested.
I have a few things laying around that weren't worth adding to the collection. You may look through them.
That statement sounded noticeably angrier than previous statements. Don't necessarily want... He seriously doesn't have any spell tomes. Oh man. Writ of Sealing. I don't believe I've read that yet. I must not have noticed when I picked that up. I can probably get a couple different quests from him, so why not? Are there any special books you're looking for?
There are. Have you ever heard of Shalador? Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian, and devoted all his time to research and study, but more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us.
Certainly. I'll keep an eye out. Is there any college business I can assist with?
If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to procure valuable books from some more dangerous locations.
Certainly. I'm not really interested in anything dangerous. I'm ready for some adventure. Adventure.
Here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful.
I think that is a Radiant Story quest, so I know they've got quests that repeat and kind of, I don't want to say randomly, but they assign resources to a location and then give you kind of a generic quest there. I think that's one of them. I know another one is in Whiterun you can get contracts to kill bandits, and it'll just basically spawn some bandits in a random dungeon and send you to go kill them. I need to learn about something we found in Sarthel.
I know what you want. Word travels fast around here. Discovered some big mystery, huh? Well, you don't even need to ask. No, I don't have anything for you. Not anymore, anyway.
What? You don't have anything that can help?
I said not anymore. Orthorn stole a number of books when he ran off to Felglow Keep to join those summoners. Some kind of peace offering. I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant information. If you want them, you'll have to talk to Orthorn.
Doesn't anyone care that Orthorn stole things from the college?
Not enough to bother with. Archmage Aaron's approach to these things is just to let them sort themselves out.
What?
Although now it looks like you'll be doing the sorting. Good luck with that.
Who is Orthorn?
He was an apprentice here at the college. Not very skilled, but got involved with a group of mages who took a liking to him. When they left, he took off after them. Stole supplies and books from the college. I suppose as a way to ingratiate himself.
That's silly. Why are these mages in Felglow Keep?
Let's just call it a difference of opinion with the college. They were interested in research that goes outside the bounds of what the college allows, so they were persuaded to leave.
Necromancy. Just a guess. He did say they were summoners. Okay, I think that's probably all I need to know from you, Urag. I'm just going to look around here real quick. If this is a library, I can only imagine it has at least one skill book somewhere in it.
There are few places where one can pursue my type of work without fear of persecution.
One good way to tell which books are skill books is by value. For the most part, all these books that I'm going over, oh, hey, if you find this book, The Legend of Red Eagle, if you pick it up, it'll give you a little miscellaneous quest that leads you on kind of a neat sword chase. I'm hearing something sparkling, and I'm not sure what it is. Oh, as I was saying, you can kind of tell by value which books are skill books and which books are not. Lost Legend sounds like something that might... Yeah, Forbidden Legend. So that gave me some little miscellaneous quest. Man, I keep interrupting myself. A minor maze. I don't think I've seen that one. For the most part, I'm looking at books that that I've seen and read before, and I happen to know don't give you anything. It's probably good advice to at least pick up every book you see once. But as far as skill books go, you can kind of tell by the value. Value 3, 4, and 5 books are almost never skill books. They're more in the 50s and 60s and beyond. Alright, I'm going to stop looking for books. So now I've got a couple different things I could pursue. Really, I want spells. Like it bothers me a little bit that I haven't been able to acquire any apprentice level spells or better. I'm going to go ahead and tag that. And then I'm going to tag that. And then I'm going to tag that. I think that's going to be it. I'm going to untag that. I don't have any of this tagged right now. That's quite alright.
You there. I have questions for you.
Oh boy.
You were in Sarthal, yes? It has come to my attention that something was found there.
Maybe. Yes, we did. I just informed the Archmage.
Tolfdir is still in Sarthal, is he? I shall be expecting a full report from him when he returns.
How do you know anything about this? Why does this matter to you?
Something was discovered in Sarthal that was significant enough that Tolfdir sent a new member of the college alone to deliver word. That sounds precisely like the sort of thing that should matter to everyone, especially me. Thank you for your help. You may go now.
I may go now. Yes. Please leave. Ooh, let's go straight to Skyrim. What is this, like a balcony? That looks precisely like what this is. Oh, it's the ring around the top. Okay, don't necessarily need to do anything with that. Let's go back downstairs. And I'm going to look around the college a little bit more because, as I was saying,
the local Nords may not like us very much.
I want to find
but they don't
spells.
seem to mind having access to enchanted weapons and armor.
Is there any college business
Sure
I can
is.
assist with?
I've got another client. Wants me to do some enchanting. You could do the pickup for me if you want.
Sure. Okay, I can do that for you.
All right, be quick about it, will you? This is a good way for the college to bring in some money.
You
Here's
mean
the
you?
name and location of the client.
I got a feeling that's going to be like forever far away. Go to Imidhan, Markarth. Yeah, Markarth is on the other side of the world. Like perfectly opposite of Skyrim from where I am right now. I'm going to go try to go to the private quarters, the living quarters. Because I just really want to bump into anyone who can teach me some better destruction spells. I may just end up going out to the dude in the inn, and that would be horrible. Okay, yeah, something else I wanted to do too. I want to check to see, I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is my bed. Oh wow. Alright, I'm going to use this one. I'm going to put something in here. It's got to be something, the Staff of Mage Light, that's perfect. Because if I don't get that back, you know what, I won't be too butthurt about it. Alright, so I now have the Staff of Mage Light in this wardrobe. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to go do some quests. I'm going to spend some time in the world, go through some loading screens, go through some wait, maybe some sleeping, and then I'm going to see if it stays there. And if it does stay there, then I know that I have a place that I can store things without having to go buy a house. And that would be really great, because houses are expensive. Mirabelle.
Well, you're certainly making a name for
Yes,
yourself.
thank you, God. Where can I learn new
Well,
spells?
that depends on what you're
Looking for
for.
destruction?
Beralda can teach destruction spells and offers training in that school.
Awesome.
Finis is one of the best conjurers in all of Skyrim, and can help with spells from that school. Don't let Tolfdir fool you. He's the preeminent scholar on alteration. One of the best in Tamriel.
Yeah, I
and
could tell he always had a
willing to
shield in
pass on his
himself.
knowledge. If you can find him and focus his attention, there's a great deal Drevis can teach you about illusion magic.
Drevis.
And finally, there's Colette. She may be difficult to get along with. She's very knowledgeable when it comes to restoration
That's an
magic.
interesting combination. She doesn't like people, but she does restoration magic. What do you know about the Sigic
No
Order?
more than anyone else, I don't think. They're a very old order. Predated the Imperial Mages Guild by quite a bit. In fact, the Mages Guild was founded in opposition to the idea of the Sigic Order, that only an elite few should have control over magic. No one has seen or heard from them in over 100 years now, though.
That's awesome. They're introducing a more exclusive mage guild just to make you feel like a better ass mage. What's expected of me here?
There are no expectations. This college is a place to study and practice magic freely. Hopefully any discoveries made in your pursuits will be shared with the members of the college first. That way we all benefit.
Certainly, certainly. At least for the time. Alright, so Feralda, she said, the destruction spells. So, boy, I wish I could just, like, tag Feralda. Neria, you're actually ugly.
Due for a change in leadership.
There was a book. No. Read both of those. And I'll be evil. I'm gonna snatch that coin purse. I don't know why. I don't need 30-something gold. At least not that badly. Inthier. She didn't say anything about him. I think I've already went around this room a full time. Stairs.
Urag can be very
Check
helpful.
out what's upstairs.
Just don't antagonize him.
Some kind of balcony. Probably the same ring that I was on earlier. Yep, it sure is. This building doesn't go up any higher, so... Alright, where is Feralda? I've got some gold. I need some spells. Please, oh please, Feralda, come to me. I think there's a wing that I have not explored yet. Let me go to the other side over here. I don't actually see a door now that I'm looking. Oh, yeah, there is. So what is this? The Hall of Countenance. What might be in the Hall of Countenance? May there be a Feralda here? No, there's more beds. Feralda!
Mirabelle does a fine job as master.
Sorry, I gotta wake you up though, girl.
Still, there's always room for improvement.
Oh, always, in all things. Is there any advice you can give me about destruction spells?
Certainly. Destruction spells come in different forms, each useful for various purposes. Concentration spells can be cast immediately, though they're weaker. Good for a tight spot, and less costly if you miss. You'll also need to decide whether to devote yourself to a single type of spell.
Probably electricity.
Focusing solely on flame spells will make them more powerful, but you may find yourself at a disadvantage against foes immune to fire.
Sure, sure. Like training in destruction magic, why would Ancano be looking for me?
I'm not sure. Just, well, mind what you tell him, alright?
Really? Nobody here trusts him. Is there a problem? What does it matter what I say to him?
Between the two of us, there are rumors about him. That this advisor position he has is a sham, an excuse.
Sure, sure.
That what he's really
He's
doing is
infiltrator?
spying for the Thalmor, trying to feed them information. Whether it's true, I can't say. But it never hurts to be a little suspicious, does it?
Oh, never. I'll say what I like to him. Thanks for the
You're
warning.
welcome.
I'd like training in destruction magic.
Certainly. Destruction spells come in different forms, each useful for various purposes. Concentration spells can be cast
Yes.
immediately. You'll also
This
need
is
to
what I asked you about a
focusing
second
solely
ago.
on flame spells will make them more
I would
powerful.
like training in
I can teach
destruction
you,
magic.
but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge.
So what, I can just buy more levels? Where do I get the actual spells? Alright.
All right, then.
So, in lieu of potentially looking like a moron, because there's probably something simple that I'm missing right in front of me, I'm going to go ahead and cut the recording off here, and I'm going to find what I'm looking for, and then I'll come back to you. Alright, so see you when I've got some destruction spells.